But once
Well,
again, that trade is not bad. It's a really good trade. I like your reasoning.
well, as Samuel L. Jackson would say, allow me to retort. One, TNA, I haven't traded it, so I'm not
Okay.
familiar with it. So,
Okay.
I don't have a feel for it. And
Uh-huh.
so that alone makes me think, okay, I want to go slow, right?
What I would like to do is play kind of process of elimination, what type of trade we would like to do. I said this morning, and I'm going to be saying it for a while until the market has a decent drop, is that we need to be vigilant as the market continues to hit all-time highs and go up. It feels like almost every day you need to get more and more vigilant. And so sometime with being vigilant, we need to still make money because maybe we are supplementing our income through this. Maybe it's our primary source of income. So you still need to make money. When you're going to be vigilant, you're strategic about it, meaning that if we're going to do something in TNA, and let's say we're going to go out 9 days, we have to figure out of the safeguard strategies, the four that we have, which one would we do? So we can start off, and let's just break it down. If we go with a cash secured put, that can be pretty decent, especially if you are willing to let it kind of drop some. Let's just say we were okay with going with this 24 delta here at the 52 strike. That can potentially give us $83 if we get that mid price. And it would have to fall a little bit more than $3 before it hits that strike. So that gives us a little pullback, a little bit more than what has happened today so far. As you guys can see, it's down less than 1%. That can help. But the most you can make is $83. But if you're anticipating a drop, then that can be fine. If you are anticipating a bigger drop, you can try to get, a little bit less. Maybe you can get 66 cents here. If you can get this mid, that'll allow it to drop a little over $4 before you have to take ownership. If you're a little nervous about it dropping, but still think it's got some decent upside, you can turn it into a modified Bionic bull. And so if we do a modified Bionic bull, let's just say it's at 55. Let's say we wanted to buy this 56. Well, if we bought that 56, it would leave us with a debit of 107. So we would have to sell something for at least 107. Only thing we can do for 107 is here at this 57 strike. That doesn't give us a lot we can make. Yeah, it's still more than just selling the cash secured put, but the most we can make over the next week is 130. If you're using about 5K to do this trade, which you will, even if you had to, do it in an IRA, it'll be about 5K that you're using. That's some really good percentage. That's more than 2% in a week. So that's not, bad. But if I was doing this trade, I would probably bring up the call side more. To say I brought the call side up to this 52 and a half here, and then move it like that and kind of spread out the call spread a little bit. And so now we're collecting $43, but we have the potential to make over $240 over the next week. If this jumps up, if the market continues to do what it's been doing, and that's drifting up, sometimes drifting up very fast. I like the cash secured put, and I like this modified Bionic bull. If I drop the modified Bionic bull to this 52 strike, we can still get a credit. But if it doesn't do anything and it just stays between, let's say 52 and 56, then we only get $12 over the next week. So I don't love that, only getting $12. But I do like that we give it a little bit more chance to drop back down. So if I had a choice, I would do this 52.5. That's how I would play this with these two options that we went over to this point. We could go with a third option, and that's just do a covered call. And if we did a covered call, and let's say we sold the covered call at the money, like at this 56 strike here, we can collect about $173 in premium. That would lower our call spaces, so that'll give us some room for it to drop, right? And so our call spaces would be 53, 56. Around here would be our call spaces. So it can drop about $2 and we would still be okay. That's not a lot. You can see the expected move is almost 4 there. So it can definitely give back there. But it's a decent amount on upside. It's pretty much the same amount of upside we would make with that modified Bionic bull. But that modified Bionic bull, we're a dollar lower, right? It can drop a little bit more, and we were at the 52.5. So to me, the Bionic bull is a little better than this one. If we moved it to the 55 and just sold something in the money, we can still make about 185. Not bad. This will drop us our cost basis to 53, basically. That's still not as good as the modified Bionic bull with the kind of aspect of if it drops, right? If it drops, we're anticipating some type of drop. So that can work. I mean, it can work, but the modified Bionic bull is still better, anticipating a drop, and we can get more to the upside with that modified Bionic bull. So now let's check out the collar. Let's see if we turn it into a collar. So let's say we sold the 57 strike here on the call side, took some of those monies, it's about 137, and let's say we bought a put at or near that 52 and a half that we were at with the modified Bionic bull, because the modified Bionic bull will still have risks all the way to zero. If you do the collar, which gives us our most protection in the safeguard strategy, you can see that we wouldn't have risks all the way to zero. Again, this is almost risking one, as you can see, to make one. Not bad at all to be able to do that over the next week. but you would obviously need it to jump up past the 57. We already showed that the 12-month high is 60. So can it jump up past the 60, the 57 strike? Absolutely. It's got about an 80% chance it's going to touch that 57 strike, and about a 40% chance it's going to expire above that 57 strike. So that's real reality that can happen. All right, so out of the 4 different options that we showed, I like this collar and I like the modified Bionic bull. And to me, it's a real toss-up. Obviously, the collar has better protection to the downside, meaning that you cannot lose more than this 275. If it drops a ton, you can lose more than that with the modified Bionic bull. But if it does nothing, we're most likely going to lose on this over the next week. Not a lot, but lose nevertheless. If it does nothing with that modified Bionic bull, we're going to still win. That's an attractive point with that modified Bionic bull. So which trade would you do if you were doing this trade? The collar or the modified Bionic bull? I'm going to start with you, Gordon. Maybe you can chime in if you were listening.
Yeah, actually, I did it already. I did the Bionic bull.
All
I only
right.
got 37 extrinsic. I don't know. It was kind of a little bit wider spreads than they're kind of wide if you look at them.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I was okay with 37 extrinsic.
Okay. All right. So you sold the 52.5, right?
Yep, sold the 50,
And you bought the
bought the
56
56, and
and
sold the
sold the
58.
58. Okay, perfect. And you got how much?
37 extrinsic.
Okay, yeah. So you got 37. It's not even going for 37 right now. So let me see if I can put in 37. I'm gonna go with Gordon's choice here, you guys. Did someone else have a different choice? I'm just curious.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
Yes. Okay, go ahead.
Well, so when I look at the TNA, I look at the 1 year, and right now I'm looking at the 30-day graph, and it seems to have a couple days of like I think it might be going down now. So, and then I look at the volume. So there's decreased volume. It looks like it's so for me. I'm a little bit fearful that it's going to go down. It's not going to keep going up. So I went with a 30-day DTE. So that's February 27th. And then I said, okay, where would I be happy to own this? Like if I get assigned, can I sell covered calls on this? And it's like, okay. So I went to the 50 strike price, which comes out to 26 delta. And I'm currently walking it down. I'm at 165. I'm trying to get filled at 165. And so one of the things I do is like, okay, if I got filled at 165. That's the sound of music. Okay. So 160. So if I type in 165, then I look at the buying power that it's going to take away or hold off to the side. So I got filled at 165 divided by 3613 times 365 days in the year divided by 30 times 100, 55.5 annualized return. And that made me say, okay, this is kind of money I want to make.
It's a good trade, Andrew. Absolutely a good trade, and I think your thought process of it, behind it is solid. Let me play devil's advocate. One is that with the safeguard, we're trying to do weekly trades for the most part so that we can kind of accelerate the learning process with people. But even if we wasn't doing a weekly trade, this right here is this cash secured put is giving you about $41 per week, right?
Yes.
If you divide that by 4. I think initially we thought we were going to get better than that with even that modified Bionic bull over a week's time, because if you extrapolate weekly, usually you get better absolute dollar amount if you kind of do it on a weekly basis, and then you kind of assume you get that same amount over a 4-week period, right? So if I went to this 21, if I went to the 25 delta on the 7-day, it'd equal more than this 41. So for example, if I went there right now, and this is 9-day, but we're going to be doing it for 7-day. So anyway, this is the 25 delta. You can see that 25. I'm just going to look at the mid. The mid is about, what is that, about 84, 85 is the mid. And that's double what you got, what you average for that 30-day. But once again, that trade is not bad. It's a really good trade. I like your reasoning.
Well, as Samuel L. Jackson would say, allow me to retort. One, TNA, I haven't traded it, so I'm not familiar with it. So, I don't have a feel for it. So that alone makes me think, okay, I want to go slow, right?
Absolutely.
2, I normally do weeklies, but it's taken up so much time that I'm moving over to monthlies. And by doing a monthly, I'm not making much money, but I'm being more conservative and still making an acceptable amount of money. And if I get assigned, I'm happy with it. But you're right. Your way would make more money, but it might be more time intensive, more risk. Mine is less risk, less money. But if I get assigned, I'm happy to own it all day long, every day for the next 20 years.